Hollywood breaks up with DEI. Who expected that? I think I did. Generally, right? I mean, here's the thing. So when it comes to Hollywood and all the things that they basically generally consistently promote, they generally only care about promoting causes. I mean, just look at how things have been pretty much running within Hollywood, like this set of secrecy and den of lies that they basically promote consistently, guys. But anyway, let's see where this takes us, guys. Hollywood breaks up with DEI. Just a suggestion via Discord. Let's go jump into this immediately, guys.
Hollywood breaks up with DEI. Kennedy, Disney, Amazon, Paramount, and Warner Brothers are quietly rolling back their commitments to diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Disney.
And the timing is interesting here, don't you think? Now that Trump is in office, suddenly...
Yes, corporations who were going to get a bunch of money for these DEI programs are no longer going to get that because that's not what government should be doing, particularly not the federal government. And it's very interesting because these corporations are no longer worried. And do you know why? Because there has been an uprising among the faithful DEI adherents that, you know, how dare you take away my pride break room and my crying corner? Because they know they can go ahead and fire all of the...
But did you say crying? Wait, hold on. Were there crying corners? I mean, listen, I get new information every single day here, guys.
Those people, because the people who have been fired by the Doge cuts are now looking for jobs.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers and Disney can get them all on the cheap.
Trump is giving the companies the excuse to do what they always wanted to do. And now they can go, no, big mean orange guy is doing it. It's out of my hands. I got to fire you guys because it's the government that's going to come after us. He gave them the fake because, which is a Scott Adams term, Tom. You know, do you think you're going to notice a change in movies soon?
Oh, yeah, but they're blaming it on Trump. Even in this article, all the quotes from the studios were like, we're afraid of the repercussions of the Trump administration, when they're not bullying them at all. The audience is. And if they want to use the bullying analogy, 20 years ago, DEI showed up on the playground and started bullying everybody. And they were like, oh, there's one white person in the sandbox. You got to get out. You can't have...
I don't know about all of that, bro. But definitely, I will say, in fact, when DEI started basically popping up, bro, everyone was just trying to get on that list, right? They had to make sure that they were high up on that list because all of the California companies and corporations, what they were doing was like, hey, listen, if these people are not on the list and they're the bad guys, we can't promote them. All right. It was all a business ploy. It's always been money. But then there's obviously another group of people who just consider it to be crazy to see, let's say, that someone that potentially does not look like them, in power. And that's just kind of what it looks like on the outside. I'm on the outside looking in. When this all came out, I wasn't even in America. Right. So it's interesting. Right. I'm glad that it doesn't exist. I don't really see the real benefit in putting people in positions that shouldn't be in the positions, but they're only there for the most part exclusively because of who and what they are, guys. It doesn't make any sense to me. Merit-based societies are for the win here, guys.
Started bullying everybody. And they were like, oh, there's one white person in the sandbox. You got to get out. You can't have two white people in the sandbox. And I'm like, I just want to go in the sandbox. And then we kicked the bully out.
Okay.
And now all of a sudden the playground monitors are like, they're being bullied. Now you're bullying the DEI. And it's like, nobody wanted them here in the first place. We just want to get in the sandbox.
Yes. That's an interesting, he completed the analogy.
All right. Come on.
Todd, don't you think that the actual working members in Hollywood are probably pretty grateful that this going away? You don't have to like tick boxes. The Oscars, in order to qualify for a nomination, you had to like know people's sexual orientation.
Right, that's my point on this. Trump is doing them a favor.
Yeah.
Because this is going to allow Hollywood to put the best actor for the role and the best script out there. It's going to be great for the moving-going public as well as the people in Hollywood. I'll just leave you with this question. Who here saw any of the Oscar movies?
I did.
Who here saw any of the Oscar movies? That's the silence that I'm accustomed to.
I didn't even watch the Oscars, bro. I just know not to pay attention to it. I'm just going to be honest here. I didn't watch it. I didn't care about it. I'll watch some of the clips that you guys are going to end up sending me from most likely crazy, wild speeches. I'll definitely do that. But I don't even know the movies that were listed because they were probably wild and irrelevant.
And it worked for that point. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Michael, if Hollywood is now hiring based solely on merit, will you ever get another job?
I won't. I'm a permanent transient at this point.
You should be playing transient. Remember in the 70s, you would have been amazing, like on Kojak and Barnaby Jones.
Yes.
As the witness
What
to the
are
crime. You're over by
what are
the
those movies?
garbage can, and there's a fire in the can. Kojak comes over and he goes, Hey, Rusty Ben.
I didn't see nothing. Kojak.
What is Kojak?
Well, look, maybe you see a couple of bills and you'll tell me what you saw.
All right, tall guy about
You're talking
6'2".
about this like everyone should know this. Kojak. All right, so Kojak is an American action crime drama television series. Never heard about it in my life. What is this thing? 1973 to 19... Are you making references from like the 1900s, bro?
We watch the same TV.
That was already more creative than most of the Hollywood movies. I was very lucky. I worked on a lot of TV shows, films, but it's over for Hollywood, and they don't know it. The DEI, you can't get it out now.
Yeah,
it's permeated. It's through the whole system. It's more machine than man now. it's like the Terminator with Arnold. Yeah. It's just a musculature covered in human skin pretending to be creative. It's just the same,
okay.
Just make Snow White a lesbian. Make the Little Mermaid a black girl. Make them all lesbians and black. Give the Asian girl a gun. Do it. Everyone is gay.
Yeah.
Everyone is gay.
Listen. The last part, absolutely. I've noticed that.
That was good.
All right, I think this is over, guys. They're just sitting there making jokes. Listen, here's the thing, guys. When it comes to like this DEI thing, I always found it odd. I always found it odd. So obviously, I was born in the United States of America, but I've been living in Europe for basically most of my adult life, and between Europe and South Korea. And the thing about what I'm trying to point out here is that I've noticed something almost exclusively American kind of within my travels and experiences, and they always tend to go back to these little check boxes. Bro, what are these check boxes about, guys? I mean, in Europe, I'm American, right? But in America, I'm like a hyphenated American and all these. I'm like, bro, listen, okay? We have a problem with trying to, I don't like these boxes, bro. I don't like them. I'm sorry. I never did. I never did. They don't make sense. Can we please get rid of them? Everyone that's born in America is an American. I don't understand maybe I'm weird, guys. I know I'm weird. You guys yell at me in the comments all the time about my oddities, let's say, guys. But we're here for that. We're here for that also. But guys, listen. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this video. I do hope that Hollywood does definitely do something kind of about this. But again, this is California. Like, what are you seriously expecting? But either way, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.